The shipping season is coming to an end at the Port of Thunder Bay. The last ship will leave around midnight tonight when the Manitoulin carries a shipment of wheat to the lower lakes. While the total grain cargo was down this year, the port experienced growth in other areas, and officials are optimistic next season will be one for the record books. Alex Flood has the details.
As the Port of Thunder Bay loads its final grain shipment of the season onto the Manitoulin for tonight's departure, port officials are reflecting on the year that was. The tonnage of general cargo handled at Kiefer Terminal was the highest in 20 years, and potash shipments hit a 17-year high, exceeding 600,000 tons. Meanwhile, grain shipments were negatively impacted in 2021 after seeing an historic surge in 2020. The port spokesperson, Chris Heikkinen, says he was still impressed with the overall grain numbers following the drought in Western Canada.
The biggest challenge was the grain shipments, which were impacted by the weather conditions on the prairies. But considering what was happening on the prairies this season, 7.5 million tons of grain shipped is pretty good.
4 vessels across 4 facilities will remain docked in Thunder Bay for the winter. Some of the ships will undergo routine maintenance, while others need more significant repair work. With these upgrades and a probable return to more favorable crop conditions on the prairies, Heikkinen says 2022 should be a good year.
There's a lot of optimism around the shipments coming into Kiefer. We already have a lot of wind turbines coming in next summer. And we're looking at further growth in the phosphate fertilizer imports, which are for the Western Canadian farmers. And again, we see further growth in steel products as well at Kiefer. So it's looking positive for 2022.
Heikkinen adds the long-term trend with grain is an upward one, and although this year didn't go the way they had anticipated, he remains positive the grain volumes will make a comeback next year. Alex Flood, TBT News.